We're at the residence of the British ambassador to Israel, Matthew Gould, who is having a state-like reception to Britain's second biggest export after the Queen, Trinny Woodall and Susannah, Constantine.
Trinny and Susannah, you are great British exports, and we are delighted to have you here.
Matthew Gould, the British ambassador to Israel, admits that although he wouldn't have minded some fashion advice from Trinny and Susannah, the gals had too much respect for him to tell him what to do.
They were very polite. I think even they will draw the line at telling the British ambassador how to dress. We think Britain is one of the world centres of fashion, one of the world centres of design, so it was appropriate we should hold a party for two of our most well-known models of British fashion. They're brilliant for the relationship between Britain and Israel, so it's great for me that they're coming back.
The calmer, more collected side of the dynamic duo, Susannah Constantine, admits she's totally gaga over Israel and Israelis.
I love this country so much. I feel I was a Jew in a past life. You know, I come here and I feel so at home. I really, really love it here. And I've got my son coming out next week and my mother-in-law. And I'm converting everyone to Judaism and Israelism. And I really love this country.
And I couldn't resist not asking the two for a little advice on my wardrobe, being I am a TV reporter for a global news network.
I would say, yes. Okay, I would say that you're not used to wearing a suit, and you thought, I'm going to the ambassador residence, so I'll put on a suit. And I think probably you got a suit that could be an old friend at the back of your cupboard. Or else it's a designer who hasn't kept up to date. You've got a good figure and shown it off.
You know what, Angel? It's too big for you.
Too big, yeah.
It's too big for you. You got, like Trinny says, you've got a great body, and you're not showing. Actually, if you do it up a little bit, it's better.
And I would have said, because a part of you is casual, you wear a sharp suit and a cool pair of trainers. Your shoes don't even pan down. You don't want to see them. But that's what you've got to do. You've got to keep a bit of you. When you go to something really smart, you have to keep a bit of the essence of the everyday you, because then you're going to feel grounded and you'll feel cool. If you totally put on a camouflage, then you aren't so comfortable. And we must always feel comfortable and confident when we go out.
So I'll certainly take into consideration the advice they gave to me, because it isn't every day that you get such great advice from two of the biggest fashion gurus in the world. For Jane 1, I'm Ron Jacobson at the Trinny and Susannah Inside Out party at the British ambassador's home in Ramat Gan.